Hello and welcome. I'm here with a pick a card reading. I originally was planning on doing a love reading or how do they feel about me, something singles or love. But when I came here and sat down, I was drawn to my darker cards, which deal with, the not so happy and not so bubbly cards. Particularly this card on top of these is from my Heal Yourself deck. And that's the one that was really jumping out at me. So that's what I did. So this reading is to help you deal with anything, if you're needing to move on or, need to let go of something, to heal from a little bit. Even if you think everything's good, everything's great, and you're still like, why everything's good, I've done everything I need to, but I still feel stuck. Well, this could give you an idea of why you're stuck. Maybe you have some hidden blockages or some hidden healing that you need to work on. So take a minute and look at the decks and pick a card that you're pick a deck that you're most drawn to. You can pause it here, and then when you're finished, I will leave in the description or the comments a timestamp so you can jump ahead to yours. If you're drawn to more than one deck, it could be that you have messages in both of those decks for you. But do keep in mind this is general, so not all of this will 100% fit your situation. So just take what does and leave what doesn't. All right. Let's get into it. So this is 1, 2, and 3. I'll put these up here and we'll get into the first deck. All right, your first card is Rejection. Second card, Grumpy Red Fairy. Be Your True Self. Third card, Pose Brave Flight. You Will Not Let Fear Stop You This Time. Swan Spirit, Time for a Deep Dive. And Warrior Woman, If You Weren't Afraid, What Would You Do? All right, so these I pulled for advice, so we'll do those at the end. And then we'll get into the tarot cards. So we'll have the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, and 6 of Cups. Then we'll just pull some advice right down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see all of it. It's very funny. I wasn't even laying all this out, and it seems like it's going to fit pretty good. So you'll be able to see most of it. And then we have Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, 8 of Wands in the reverse, the Chariot, and Ace of Coins here as your advice. So I do see kind of a reoccurring theme. You do have quite a bit of Pentacles, could be earth energy, or just working on your finances. Whatever you're dealing with may have to do with your finances. So wouldn't it surprise me if it's about a job? For some of you, you have the rejection card here, and you may be fear of getting rejected, maybe even feeling like you're going to be rejected because you're not quite qualified, or something along those. I feel like the rejection here is more you thinking that you're not qualified or you could never do that, and so it's like it's almost like you're rejecting yourself for the job, or it doesn't have to be job, whatever it is you're going through. It's like, oh, that's not really me. But you have this Be Your True Self here with this Grumpy Red Fairy and saying, be your true self, be true to you. And yes, you do absolutely deserve or, can achieve what it is you're wanting, that you're afraid that you're not good enough for. You are good enough for it. And then you have Pose Brave Flight here. You will not let fear stop you this time. You have to get over fear. You have fear here twice here in your oracle cards. So these are saying, don't let fear stop you. It's fear of this rejection, I feel like, that's stopping you. Like, you're afraid of falling short or being rejected. But I feel like as long as you're staying true to who you are and true to what you want and going after what you want, you know, that fear is just there trying to hold you back. But you have what you need to go and get what it is you want, whether it's money, job, schooling. I don't know. I do see a lot of pentacles here, so I do kind of feel like it's more job related. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be stability. It could just be your home life. But it's time to go in deep, okay? Go deep within yourself and like start reframing how you think. Like, oh, I can't get that. Oh, that's, you know, they probably wouldn't take me for that anyways, and start saying they will take me. Everybody wants to accept me, or, you know, things like that. Just start changing the way you talk to your self-talk, because that will, eventually change what's going on. So you still have some boundaries up, and it's a good idea to keep your walls up, okay? Until you're sure that it's a equal give and take relationship, that it's well balanced, go ahead and keep those walls up. And don't work on don't put the time and work into something that is not equal, okay? Don't put your time and energy into a relationship or into a job that it's not an equal balance of things. All right, again, this Ace of Swords could be brand new communication, but I'm really thinking it's new thoughts. You need to think differently about yourself, because I'm just seeing the rejection here and the fear. Like, you may not even realize it's there, but that's what's keeping you, the fear of rejection. And so it's like this new talk and this new confidence, I feel like, is going to help you, and you're not going to have to wait around anymore, and you can finally move forward. There also could be something in the past or someone from the past that could help you, but I feel like you'll be able to move on from this and, look back at it. You'll be able to move on from it and be able, at peace, no grudges type that thing. You have Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles twice, okay, coming up in your advice. So whatever this is, especially if it's about money or a job or something like that, your advice is saying go after it. Yes, this is for you. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You just have some fear and a fear of rejection that's keeping you back, okay? You have Ace of Pentacles twice here in your advice from two different decks. Yes, okay, go after it, chase it. Don't chase it, go after it. There's kind of a difference, start that journey towards it. Don't go chasing it, if that makes sense. Don't try to force any change to come before it's ready. It will come as soon as you start making movement towards it. And just make sure that, you're thinking logically about this. There's a win-win here, okay? You're going to be successful here. Just make sure you take the steps forward and, and changing the way you talk to yourself, because this, makes me really worried. You have a lot of positivity, a lot of positive things here. It's just that, you have some fear right here that's keeping you, it's holding you back, okay? I've pulled this card quite a few times for myself in my personal readings. It's never a card I like, but a lot of the times when I do see it, it's like, oh, yeah, that's kind of what's happening. It's like, I didn't really want to go after that, because that's what I really want, and I'm terrified I'm going to get rejected. And so then I'd have to do some work on it. So, just make sure you go within and do some cleaning out of those fears, if you will. All right, so that was pile 1. Let's get all of these set to the side, and then we can get to pile 2. All right. So we have patience. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. We have the Golden Phoenix, something you thought finished, burst back into life. The Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Well, I'm starting to see a theme in your reading. We have Death, Six of Wands, Ace of Cups in the reverse. You did have 4 come out, that's right. The Tower, the Two of Cups in the reverse, Death coming out again, and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so let's get into your advice. Three of Cups, Knight of Coins, the Sun, and the Empress for your advice. All right, give me just a second to look at this. This is quite a lot that came out, and it's pretty heavy. Not going to lie. Overall, patience and no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Not time. Okay, not time to move forward. I'm thinking something is not finished, or something is coming back that you thought was finished. I'm not getting that it's a good thing with the Tower and the Death here. Could be a romantic, because you do have Death over here, but you have Death in the reverse over here with the Two of Cups. Could be a past relationship, or someone from the past that is going to try and come back into your life. And so it's like you're going to have to like really make sure that's done and over with before you can move forward. Yeah, I'm not really so much getting, you know, work or anything like that. But, you know, it's like, I feel like here you're just kind of stuck. You're feeling stuck. Like nothing's moving forward. And from the cards, it's looking that that's what's happening right now. You know, you're kind of losing hope that you're not gonna ever move past the stagnation. It's just not time. Keep the patience. Keep having the patience. Keep seeing the big picture. It looks like the love life part is kind of holding things back. I feel like that's where you know, this something you thought finished burst back to life is going to come back, and I feel like you're going to have to make a decision whether you do what you do with that. But I don't feel like you go with it. You have the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse. Here you have the Death here, so you think it's finished. I mean, here it absolutely does say you think it's finished. You're moving forward. You know, you're not quite ready to start something new because the Tower's still finishing falling. But you're letting the Tower fall. You're not trying to keep it. Probably a romantic relationship, but it's not over. Could be a Scorpio. You got it twice, but you think it's finished. Someone else doesn't think it's finished. It's coming back, I feel like. Could be a third-party situation, or it could be like outside factors that kind of bring it back with the Three of Cups. But the Three of Cups is in the upright, so I see here as your advice, go have fun. Just hang out with your friends. Now's not really time to work. You know, make sure you're keeping your friends close and you're keeping contact with them. Also, you may need them when this starts coming back. Again, there's just some obstacles here. There's not really going to be any movement here. Not even slow movement at the moment. You're right. It is stagnant. Okay, I'm getting very, very strong stagnant. I hate it. I hate when I'm in that kind of set, you know, those type of things, they seem like they last forever, but your happiness is coming, okay? So make sure that, you know, during this period of stagnation where there is no growth, nothing's really happening, you know, you're still having fun, having a good time, connecting with friends, which is really all you can do right now. Yeah, group 2, go out and have some fun with your friends, because that's really all you can do at this moment until this situation completely gets resolved and is dealt with. I feel like that is what's keeping, you know, this Death card here in the reverse. And this is my love deck, so I am assuming it's relationship, but that doesn't mean it has to be romantic. It could just be a really close friend or something like that, even a family member. You'll know who it is or what that is and how that fits into your life. All right. Deck number, or pile number 3. All right, let's see what's happening in yours. All right, we have overall courage. Ghost of Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. The Butterfly Ferrets, I am reborn. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. And that's these. Okay. The Fool in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Oh, you had 4 come out in this one. The Empress in the reverse, and the Four of Wands. Advice we got is the Lovers, King of Wands in the reverse, the Four Cups, and the Queen of Swords. All right. I don't think I've actually pulled the Queen of Swords in that deck yet. So, very cool. All right. Overall, definitely time to keep your courage up. You may be rebuilding your courage. I see the Ten of Swords here in the reverse. So, I feel like, you know, you've hit rock bottom. You've had to slowly turn this card around to where you've started healing, you know, kind of climbing out of that dark hole from whatever ended. Getting your finances back in order, you know, and, you know, that's taken courage. So this whole time, you know, healing, coming back from this Ten of Swords, you're working on your courage and you're building courage as you go. So almost kind of count this as a blessing. You know, not only that you survived, but that you're coming from this stronger, because you definitely are being reborn. Okay, that's definitely what I feel here. You know, so there was, and especially, you know, with the Count Your Blessings cards, that's a 1. So this is a beginning. You have 2, kind of, and then 1 again. You know, you do definitely at the beginning of a cycle. All right. You ended whatever this was, you know, you're healing from it, you're coming, you know, building your courage, getting stronger every day is what I'm feeling like. There may be some around you. There may be friends or family or a mentor around you or something like that that you may need to start collaborating with. Maybe just kind of going out and finding some friends. Doesn't necessarily mean work. I'm not getting a strong work vibe or money vibe from this. Actually, I'm kind of feeling like money is fine with you right now, or at least you're stable. You know, you've probably had to save and keep everything close for a while to get the stability, but I'm getting things are pretty good here. A lot of you are probably very empathic, and so you may need to start a daily or weekly ritual of just kind of grounding yourself and kind of clearing the energy around you. Not ready to take anything new or take any new leaps of faith. Like I said, you're still coming back from the Ten of Swords. It showed up even in the reverse, though. You're still coming back from it. You know, you're just kind of working on your stability and your money, keeping things close. Moving forward, you need change. You know, you're leaving the past behind, moving on to more, you know, calmer things. You were like, there was no growth. There's nothing coming from the past. However, you have the Four of Wands here. So either someone new is coming in, and it, you know, I do see the Lovers coming down here. Either someone new is coming in or someone from the past may be coming back. I'm kind of getting more of a new energy, even though this is kind of typically the homecoming, a reunion type of card. Could be someone from the very, very past, you know, way, way distant past, not any of this. Maybe childhood friend is kind of what I'm getting if it's from someone from the past. But I don't feel like it was, I feel like it's someone from the past, but not that you were deeply connected with. Because there's some situation that you're leaving that there's no growth, and so you're leaving it. And there's not going to be any growth in that situation. Your advice is that there is a soulmate coming in. Love is coming in. It's on the horizon. Don't force anything. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to plan it. Don't try to overcomplicate things. It is within your reach, even though you may think that it's not within your reach, that maybe whatever it is or whoever it is you have your eye on is what, you know, it's like they're too good for me. That's not the case. All right, just be very logical. Just think clearly and be very clear in your communication. You know, and talking with them and and just clear in what you want in general. All right. You know, the Queen of Swords, that's communication, thoughts. Be very clear-minded when it comes to what you want as well. you know, what you're trying to manifest as well, too. All right, pretty direct and to the point. I really thought these readings would take a whole lot longer with all these cards, but they came out pretty, pretty direct. So, if you liked this, please let me know in the comments, and give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more pick a card readings, leave a comment and let me know what topics and things like that you would like to see. And with that being said, I'll see y'all next time.